Hello, welcome to the Everyday Outdoorsman, a podcast dedicated to the average, everyday outdoors man and outdoors woman. Whether you're a veteran hunter or fisherman, or somebody completely new to the outdoor world, there's something here for everybody. So come on in, get comfortable, and enjoy the show. Hello, everybody. Jade here. As always, we decided to start something new, and this is kind of the pilot to that. If you listen regularly, you all know we release a new podcast every 2 weeks. We have decided to start a shorter podcast that we're going to throw in on those alternating weeks, so that way you all have something to listen to every week. 15, 20 minutes long. Something to enjoy on your way to work, on your way home from work, whenever you feel like doing it. So, and to kick things off, I wanted to start out with a very, very special guest. And, I really couldn't think of anybody that I would rather have do this with me than who I've got here, sitting with me right now. And, so for the first short podcast, we are going to make welcome my beautiful daughter, Miss Hadley Rains. How are you doing, Hadley?
Good.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
What are you excited about?
I'm excited about my first podcast because I've never done one.
Never done one before?
No.
Well, we're going to have fun, aren't we?
Yep.
I had her in, decided to have her for this one to talk about something really, it's really special and really near and dear, to me. And that is the passing on of, traditions, in the form of hunting and fishing and other outdoor activities. And Hadley absolutely has taken up with it really, really early on, haven't you, Hadley?
Yep.
What kind of things do we do? You like to do?
I like to train Cash, our dog, and I like to go hunting for deer.
Hunting for deer? You don't like to fish?
And I love to fish.
And yeah. She does love to fish. She's outfished me many, many, many times. We spend a lot of time fishing together. We don't get to spend as much time hunting, because that's the school year. That's school time, so that makes it a little rough. But during summer break, we sure wear out those ponds and creeks, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah. What kind of fish do you like to catch?
Bass.
Bass?
And redfish.
And redfish. I thought redfish would come up first, but...
And sometimes flounder.
Yeah. She really enjoys saltwater fishing when we have the opportunity. But we spend a lot of time at ponds here around the house and at some of our families, just out wearing out the bluegill and the bass, along with her little brother. So I guess she started fishing when she was
5.
Were you about 5?
Yeah.
I was going to say it's closer to 4.
I think.
It was before you started.
Maybe like 4.5 years old.
Well, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
It was before you were in school. But she's been doing it with us ever since. So what's your favorite thing about going out and doing stuff with Dad?
Or we get to like spend time together and have fun and go out in nature.
It's way better than sitting inside watching TV, isn't it?
Yes.
Way, way better. Yeah, we try to get outside as often as we can. So she's been fishing for several years. Last year was her first year
of deer hunting.
That's right. She was able to go for the first time. And what do we have coming up here in a couple weeks?
I think it's like the next weekend.
Yep, next weekend.
Next weekend, I'm going to go hunting at one of my is it your friend?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at one of my dad's friends' places.
Yeah. The Kentucky Youth Weekend.
For deer hunting kids.
Yep, the youth deer season is a little less than 2 weeks away. So we're getting geared up for a little bit of deer hunting, and hopefully we'll get her first deer. So she started last year, We didn't get to do the youth hunt last year because she, I can't remember. I think we were gone. I think we were out of town. We didn't get to do the youth season last year because we were out of town, but you did get to go with me.
No, we were in South Carolina, remember?
Okay. Yep, you're right. So we didn't get to do that, but we did get to go a few times during rifle season.
Yeah.
You want to tell your deer hunting, your first ever deer hunting story?
Can I do the second one? Where it happens? The funny part? Where I scared.
Well, yeah, I mean, I thought that was the first one, but if it's the second one, we'll go with that.
So, on the second, day I went hunting, there were 2 deer. There was like multiple deer out, and I was like, Daddy, there's a deer. And then, and then the deer like heard me, and then it started running up the hill, and then they all ran away.
Got a little bit too excited, and you scared them off before they got close enough for a shot.
Yep.
It happens.
One was like a tree, like only like a few yards away.
Yeah, it was close. Yeah. That was the tough thing about where we were hunting. You really couldn't see them until they were right there.
I saw its head and its most of its body.
Yeah, and it was right there. You really, where we were hunting at, you couldn't see them coming from a long way away. They were right there before you saw them, and she got a little bit excited. And
more like overexcited.
Overexcited, yeah. And instead of just kind of nudging Dad, who was chilling out back there behind the heater, and letting him know that there was a deer around, she kind of loudly whispered.
Yep.
You kind of whisper yelled, I guess.
Yeah, I guess like whisper yelled.
Yeah, and spooked him off. But the important thing is we learned a lesson, didn't we?
Yep.
And what was that lesson?
More like never talk during hunting.
Yeah, just you try to be as quiet as you can.
Quiet as possible.
And we're going to remember that when we go next weekend, aren't we?
Yep, for sure.
Yep. And so we'll be out there for round 2, and hopefully we can get her first deer. And then hopefully we can start getting after some squirrels and all that kind of stuff whenever it gets cold enough that we don't have to worry about the ticks.
Yeah, we did. We did squirrel hunting out at the same place where we did my deer hunting, and we caught some squirrels.
We caught them?
Yeah. More like we killed them.
I was going to say, did they try to get away after we caught them?
No.
More
like we killed them.
Yeah. So we try to get out as often as we can, and we're working on little brother. He's a few years older. How old are you now, Hadley?
I am 8 years old.
8 years old. Little brother's how old?
5.
No,
he's 6.
He's 6. He just had his birthday a couple weeks ago, so he's 6 now. But we're working on him. We're getting him out more often, and so we can all enjoy doing this kind of stuff as a family, right?
Yeah. So when I think it was 6 or 7, me and him went fishing at our aunt's pond.
Mm-hmm.
Together.
Yeah. What was it that reminded you of that?
Oh, that picture.
Is that picture hanging on the wall?
Yeah, it's on the wall.
Yep.
It's on the wall.
Yep. That was a fun day. You all caught some big fish that day.
And then there's Cash.
Yep, Cash is up there too.
And then there's the real Cash.
Yeah, taking his nap there on the couch. It's always really, at least in my opinion, one of the most important things you can do is introduce kids to hunting and fishing, because it's traditions like that,
and it gets them used to the outdoor world.
It gets you all used to being outside. It passes that interest on to generation after generation,
like multiple other people.
Yep, just like my grandpa taught me how to fish.
Yep, and then he gave you his BB gun.
Yep, and we just keep passing those traditions along, don't we?
Until that BB gun broke.
Yep. Well, as old as it is,
yeah, it would break, because that was when you were like a child, which is like 37 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I've had that BB gun for a long time, and things, even no matter how well you take care of things, nothing lasts forever, does it?
Yep. Neither do people.
But you know what?
Huh.
If you take good care of things,
they do last forever.
Well, I won't say
sometimes.
I won't say that they last forever, but they last a lot longer than they do if you don't take care of them.
Just like food, if you eat it most, it doesn't last longer.
Is that right?
Yeah, if you eat it, then it doesn't last.
So the moral of this episode: get kids out, get them involved. If it is taking them to a pond at the
or anywhere,
or anywhere, if it's taking them to a local pond at the city park to let them fish, do it. If it's just going out and enjoying nature outdoors, that's the end game is to get kids interested in the outdoors and appreciative of what nature has to offer. And if you can do that, this world is going to be a much, much better place.
Yeah.
So Hadley, before we finish up, do you have any words of advice that you want to give people? No, not really.
Mm-mm.
Do you have any words of wisdom you would like to give people?
No.
No?
I don't even know what kind of words are wisdom. I haven't learned that yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm only in 3rd grade.
Okay, I know. Wisdom will come with age, I promise. Well, everybody, thank you all for taking a few minutes out of your day to listen to this new addition to our podcast. Like I said, get your kids out, get them in the outdoors, whatever that may be. It's good for them. It's good for you. It's good for everybody.
Yep.
So until next time, thank you all for listening. Be safe, and we will see you at the next episode. Thank you for joining us for this episode of The Everyday Outdoorsman. It's listeners like you that help keep this podcast going and keep it improving. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast and like us on Facebook to keep up with the latest episodes. And until next time, we'll see you later.